Ethereum Classic value equivalent to 589.27 rands a coin. The present cost range 575.76 599.83. The earlier day close 597.77. The change was 850, 142%. Backwards rate ZAR2 and so on. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for July 2024. At the outset cost at 531 rands. Excessive cost 651, while low cost 531. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 580. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 608. Change for July 14.5%. Ethereum Classic estimate for August 2024. To start with cost at 608 rands. Exorbitant cost 699, while low cost 607. The found the middle value of cost 642. Ethereum Classic cost estimate toward the month's end 653. Change for August 7.4%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for September 2024. To start with cost at 653 rands. Exorbitant cost 737, while low cost 641. The found the middle value of cost 680. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 689, change for September 5.5%. Ethereum Classic figure for October 2024. Initially cost at 689 rands. Excessive cost 778, while low cost 676. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 718. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 727, change for October 5.5%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for November 2024. Initially cost at 727 rands. Excessive cost 727, while low cost 601. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 675. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 646, change for November 11.1%. Ethereum Classic gauge for December 2024. In the first place cost at 646 rands. Exorbitant cost 702, while low cost 610. The found the middle value of cost 654. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 656, change for December 1.5%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for January 2025. In the first place cost at 656 rands. Exorbitant cost 777, while low cost 656. The found the middle value of cost 704. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 726, change for January 10.7%. Ethereum Classic conjecture for February 2025. Before all else cost at 726 rands. Excessive cost 777, while low cost 675. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 726. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 726, change for February's 1%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for Walk 2025. Initially cost at 726 rands. Excessive cost 747, while low cost 649. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 705. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 698, change for spring 39%. Ethereum Classic figure for April 2025. Initially cost at 698 rands. Excessive cost 724, while low cost 630. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 682. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 677, change for April 3%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for May 2025. Initially cost at 677 rands. Excessive cost 731, while low cost 635. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 682. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 683, change for May's 9%. Ethereum Classic conjecture for June 2025. Before all else cost at 683 rands. Excessive cost 847, while low cost 683. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 751. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 792, change for June 16%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for July 2025. Initially cost at 792 rands. Excessive cost 861, while low cost 749. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 802. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 805, change for July 16%. Ethereum Classic figure for August 2025. Initially cost at 805 rands. Excessive cost 875, while low cost 761. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 815. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 818. Change for August 16%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for September 2025. At the outset cost at 818 rands. Excessive cost 818, while low cost 672. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 758. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 723. Change for September 6%. Ethereum Classic conjecture for October 2025. At the outset cost at 723 rands. Excessive cost 723, while low cost 610. They found the middle value of cost 678. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 656. Change for October 3%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for November 2025. To start with cost at 656 rands. Exorbitant cost 656, while low cost 560. They found the middle value of cost 619. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 602. Change for November 2%. Ethereum Classic figure for December 2025. Initially cost at 602 rands. Excessive cost 747, while low cost 602. They found the middle value of cost 662. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 698. Change for December 59%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for January 2026. In the first place cost at 698 rands. Exorbitant cost 759, while low cost 659. They found the middle value of cost 706. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 709. Change for January 6%. Ethereum Classic gauge for February 2026. In the first place cost at 709 rands. Exorbitant cost 709, while low cost 595. They found the middle value of cost 663. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 640. Change for February 7%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for Walk 2026. Before all else cost at 640 rands. Excessive cost 696, while low cost 605. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 648. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 650. Change for spring 6%. Ethereum Classic conjecture for April 2026. Before all else cost at 650 rands. Excessive cost 807, while low cost 650. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 715. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 754. Change for April 16%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for May 2026. To start with cost at 754 rands. Exorbitant cost 936,